Hey guys, it's great to see you back here on the channel with me. And what can I say? This isn't exactly what it looks like. I know, you're probably thinking, hey, that's a bit of a throwback. That looks like it's probably Transformers animated Bumblebee. Kinda. It's Bumblebee-esque-ish. This is actually a KO version. Way back in my very first episode, I looked at a kind of a legend-sized KO Optimus, and this guy comes from the same line, transforming robots or transformering robots, and it's something. We're gonna take a look at this little KO figure in the latest GotBot True review. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot, and as always, please like, comment, subscribe, share, check me out everywhere, and have a look at Machinery of Man, the Everything Factor. Spend some time on the page and see what it is that catches your interest. Like I said, this guy is a KO. It is not official, but I really thought it was kind of reminiscent. Now, I'm not a huge Bumblebee fan. However, one of the scraplets is, so I have this on loan actually from him to do this review. Like I said, it came from the same line as my Optimus, who I was really impressed with. If you go back and watch that first episode, granted, I was pretty sloppy and didn't know what I was doing, but I was really impressed with how that thing turned out, all things considered. So how big is this guy? Well, you know, here he is next to, or I guess compared to the Generations Bumblebee that came out, you know, ever so long ago. So a little bit bigger than that, you know, but certainly around-ish that size. Paint apps for this guy, he's a nice yellow. He has the stripe, the little red dot light thing. I feel like, you know, it's not perfect, of course, and in robot mode, you know, here's the underside. In robot mode, you know, it's Bumblebee styled for sure. I'm gonna actually give his paint apps a solid. I'm gonna give him a solid 8. It's no mistaking what incarnation of Bumblebee this is, in my personal opinion. I think a solid 8. He rolls great. There's even some silver on his hubcap, so. You know what? Because of the silver on the hubcaps, I'm going to give it a solid 9. I love that, and you don't see that a lot even in official product. Posability, playability, well, like I said, he rolls like a champ. He has pretty good articulation. We'll see that when we do the transformation, and this is the way, of course, he came in package. He was picked up for, you know, $2, folks. $2. And that's $2 Canadian. It's not perfect articulation, but all things considered, it's not bad. I'm going to give that a solid 8. And let's get into the transformation for this guy. It is not hard. You untab the arms from the side. That's easy enough. And these back bumper pieces here, you fold and you fold. That's going to give us his shoulders, basically. Let me back this up a little bit so we can see it a little easier. That's basically going to give us the shoulders. You just untab the lower arm and bring it forward, and you just untab the lower arm and bring it forward. That's not the best. I mean, here's the arm and the hand. It's molded in there, but I mean, really, it's just a panel. You bring this whole section, you untab it from the hood, you untab the roof and I guess the back of the car from the hood, you bend it on back and down. If I can get B's head to come out, there we go. Back and down. And last but not least, you flip down his feet. And boom, in the end, there you have the KO Bumblebee. Now, I'll say this for him. you know, again, he's not perfect, but the arms do go way out to the side. This ball joint is loose, but you could do the floor polish fix on that, no problem. His head can look up, it can look down, it can go left, it can go right. Again, it's loose on the ball joint, so you'd probably do the floor polish fix on that as well. No bicep swivel, but he does have an elbow. It bangs because of the door panels here. So, you know, you do have to deal with that. The legs can go all the way forward. The legs can go all the way back. There is, get this arm up. There is a pretty deep knee. I mean, you can bend it all the way up, bend his toes all the way up, and bend it all the way down. No real thigh swivel, but way up by the, you know, where the ball joint is on the hip, you get a little bit, and I think that's good enough for this size, for what he is. And most importantly, the dude stands like a champion. I mean, honestly, I'm color me impressed. The transformation is quick, easy, fun. The scraplets can do it no problem. You know, they've had this guy for better part of a year for sure, and honestly, he's not broken or anything. For KO, the materials are decently solid. Okay, the ball joint's a little bit loose, and there is a screw that's loose, but guess what? The official Bumblebee has a leg that does this because of a loose pin. You know, here he is next to that Legends class figure. You can see he's slightly bigger, certainly a little bulkier, but certainly in line with it. No doubt about it. Taking him out of it. Transformation for this guy, because he has held up over time, and because it's not hard, I gotta give it a 10. Overall, for a KO that you would think is pure junk, with a little bit of work, like I said, with a couple of loose ball joints. And considering he was only $2, I'm gonna give the guy a 9. He's great. If you can find these guys at, you know, like a local dollar stores or something like that, discount store or something, hey, pick them up. They're great stand-ins. Something a little, you know, a little weird. Now, I have heard bad things about people that pick these up with them falling apart in their hands. I can't speak for all of them. Maybe we lucked out and got a good Optimus and a good Bumblebee. Anyway, folks, that's it. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for taking a look at this quirky little KO with me. And as always, I appreciate you giving me some of your valuable time, and I look forward to the next time that you and I get together right here inside the videos.